Hello everyone, so in this video we will be building this application, very short application in Node.js, where we will enter some details in a form and submit. It will show us a success page, and then we will see it in a display page, all the data in the form of a table. So very short application, and in the backend we will be using MySQL. So hope you like this video. So let's get started. So hello everyone, so in this video we will try to see how we can connect our Node application to MySQL. So let's begin. So I am opening up my VS Code. I can close this terminal now, and I will open up my terminal over here. And here I will write npm init. This is to initialize our application. So we get this package.json file over here. So now writing here npm install express, that should install express. Now let's create a file index.js, const express equals require express, const app equals express, app dot get request response, and res.json success, app.listen. We will be listening in port 5000. Console.log listening at port 3000. So now node index.js listening at port 3000, coming over here localhost 3000, and we are getting success. So now we have to connect the database. So we will be using this npm MySQL. So we'll run this command npm install MySQL. Now npm install body parser. That's it, and now we can use this. Okay, so coming over here we will require body parser, let me check. So we will need this. I will copy it from here. we can give this root, this will be blank, this will be our database name is test. Now coming over here, what we will do, we will give con.connect and we will do a bit change over here. So we'll do con.connect so let's see if it's connected, and we will give res.json connected. So it's showing connected over here. Okay, now what we will do, we will write the query. Okay, so we will write the query. So coming over here, equals select all. Now we have to give enter some values in this register TB database. So let's say Prithviraj, so our data is inserted. So let's see, from register TB, and we will give con.query SQL and function will have error and result, and here we will give console.log result, or we can do res.json and we will give result. So now let's node index.js. okay, and we are getting the data back. Okay, so far we are good over here. So now our next part will be inserting values. So we have displayed values over here. Okay, you can parse this value something like this. Let me show you. Since it's a JSON, you can parse it just like JSON name. And if you come over here, you can parse it something like this. Okay, now app.post, so we will insert data. So for that we will give enter, and we will give request response, and we will give, let's say for now, res.json and data entered. Okay, just for checking purpose. And now another thing, we will create a folder over here, public. We'll create a folder and a file index.html. Inside this we will have a form. Form action will be enter, input type text, placeholder, give enter name, name equals name, and we can also include bootstrap. So get bootstrap.com, some basic styling. So we can include this over here, and we can give class equals form control. We can give enter email, input type submit, and that's it. Class will give detail info. Okay, but then we have in order to display this page, what we have to do, we have to come over here and we have to write over here app.get will give a path form page, request response, give res.send file. Okay, but then we have to give app.use, express.static, we have to give a folder path public. Okay, now res.send file, so we will give index.html. So now if we restart our server, and if we come here and type form page, okay, we have to give a specified route. So I am just giving the path. Let's and coming over here, cannot get form page. Let's see. And here we have our form. So let's give this form inside container and 50 pixels and width, let's say 500 pixels. Okay, so name, email, and this submit button. Okay, so this is done, so we can close this. Now coming over here, we have to send the data. So let's write something like my name or anything, and cannot get enter. Okay, there is something. Okay, so we have to give method equals post in the form. Saving this. So in the form I have given method equals post. So now let's reload. And data entered, but actually data didn't enter over here. You can see that's because we haven't written the logic over here. So coming over here, we have to write something like this. So we will copy this, we'll come over here, we'll paste it over here, and what we will do is we will make some changes. But before that, since we have declared body parser over here, we have to use body parser, right? So coming over here, I have to copy one line, which is this one. Okay, So I have to use this body parser, and then where name equals request dot body dot name, email equals request dot body dot email, and then once that's done, here we will change the query, insert into register TV, name email, values okay, and here name and email, and here we can give some response like data entered successfully, and we can give this within quotes. That's it. Okay, coming over here, I'm giving a name and data entered successfully. Reloading the page. Here is our data. Okay, so this is working. Okay, so we can also give a send file over here. Let's try that. So coming to in public folder, we can give like success.html. Here we can give like background color of success page, so it's green color, and we can give padding top of, let's say, 60 pixels, and here success, and we can center this. And pretty much that's it. So now what we can do, coming over here, we can give res dot send file, again dir name, plus we will give the path which is public slash then success.html. So coming over here, coming to form page, so let's write, let's say Ravi @yahoo.com, submit, and we are getting the success page. So hope you enjoyed this video, and this is how we entered our data inside the database. So if you see the database there, the value has been entered, and also if you want to display the data from this, it will get displayed over here. So coming here, so Okay, but then what we will do is we will make a little more change over here. We will not display 0, we will just remove this, save it, cls node index.js, and coming over here all the data are getting fetched as well. So now we can also use an API fetch and then display it in the table form. So what we can do is we can create a page again. So app.get, and we can give get data, request response, and over here we can give, we will create a file display.html, and here we will copy this bootstrap link, we will copy the bootstrap link. So I'm closing this. Now we will have a table, and inside this table we will, let's say, display. So what we'll do here, we will, in this case we will give fetching, something like this, a route, and then here we are giving display page, and we are giving res dot send file name plus public display.html, and we have to call this. So first of all, in the display dot this one we have to call. Okay, so we will give we will also need jQuery. So jQuery cdn document dot get dot ready function, and over here let's give for now just hello. We are alerting just to see if it's working. So what is being showed over here, display page. Okay, or I can just maybe there is some syntactical error. So public dot display Okay, hello is coming, so that's fine. Now what we will do is we will fetch. So fetch, we are giving our URL which is route. So fetching data, that was our route, and so I am fetching. Let's save it, let's give another try. Index.js, open up the terminal, and I am getting an array. Okay, so I am getting an array, which is a good news. Now I have to display it. So basically I have to table stripe, these are all bootstrap classes, and id equals, let's say, tv, which is the table. Now where tv equals document dot get element by id, we are getting tv, and then tb dot, we can give tb dot or for where I equals 0, I less than. Okay, we have to put this inside here. First of all, let's cut this. We have to put it over here. I less than data dot length and I plus plus, and here we will give for now let's just do console.log data just to check that it is correct, or console.log I. Okay, now what we will do is we can do data at I. Let's see. Okay, so we can also do I dot name, and we will get the names. Okay, great. So now what we will do is we will give tb dot inner html plus equals, and then we will add tr, and within the tr we'll give td, and we will give name and another td, and here we'll give email. Let's reload the page. Cannot read null inner html, So let's see what it is. Okay, that's TB, we have given here TD. That's the issue. So let's again reload, and we are getting data I.name, data I.email. Why is that? Yes, because we have to, it's a variable, right? We have to put it outside. Again, let's do. And we are getting the data. So we can also give header td equals name and td again email. Coming over here, let's close this. Okay, there is some let's see the let me try giving tr. Let's see if that works. Okay, so that is working. So we can do a little bit more formatting, like adding a container. Inside this we can give it a style, let's say max width of, let's say 800 pixel. And also we can give a margin, like margin top of 50 pixel. And here we have our data. Okay, so we are displaying our data. We can add something, let's say form page. Let's give like anything. Okay, we can give like, let's say Tenali and anything. Submit. Okay, wow, there is an error. What's the error? Okay, line number 34. Line number 34. Okay. And we are getting success. Okay, so maybe because of the this reload thing, but then it is working. Now coming to the display page, we should get all the values. Let's see if it has entered over here. It has entered, so ideally we should get all the values. Okay, so it takes some time to fetch maybe, but then it will come. And here we have the data. So we are getting all the data we have entered so far. So hope you like this video. So thank you for watching. Bye.